Welcome to the eForm Innovations series presented by FormsQuo, your trusted eForms resource. In this video, we'll be discussing how to maintain your InfoPath forms using the eFormsViewer from Cadabra software. Are you tired of relying on InfoPath for all of your form needs? Are you worried about whether the features you really want will ever be added to future InfoPath release? Then you might be interested in some of the eForms Innovations alternatives to InfoPath. It's never a good idea to have to rely 100% on a single solution for your business needs. Even if you decide to stick with InfoPath for the long haul, it's nice to know that there are eForms alternatives out there. After all, you need to choose the solution that fits your problem and your budget. Here at FormsQuo, we recommend that you take a look at the new eFormsViewer from Cadabra. With the eFormsViewer app from Cadabra software, you now have an alternative to InfoPath's browser-based form solutions. Use the eFormsViewer to open, edit, and submit InfoPath forms to your SharePoint site. Support is provided for a wide range of browser-based controls: text boxes, drop-down lists, checkboxes, radio buttons, repeating tables, action buttons, basic rules, default rules, and conditional formatting, many of the features that are currently available in InfoPath. The entire solution is written in browser-friendly HTML and JavaScript, unlike InfoPath, which requires a bulkier ASP.NET environment. It's easy to get started. Just install the eFormsViewer app on your Office 365 site. What's more, the eFormsViewer app is 100% free and open source. Not only is it easy on your wallet, you also get to have a say in what features get added to future releases. The ultimate goal is to eventually produce an eFormsViewer app that has a feature parity with InfoPath's browser-based form capabilities, all while streamlining performance and enhancing the user experience. Next, I will show you a demo of how easy it is to install the app and how to begin using the app to fill out your forms. Installing the FormsViewer app only takes a few simple steps. You want to navigate to your admin center on SharePoint and locate the Apps option, and then select App Catalog. From here, you'll be able to select the Apps for SharePoint option. And it's as simple as clicking the plus New App button, locating your file, and uploading. You can change these options or keep them the same. Then click Save. Your app is now available and ready to use. Next, you're going to want to navigate to your site. Once you have navigated to your site collection, select the site contents. Under your site contents, you'll notice you can add an app. This is where our app will be available for install. Now we'll scroll down until we find our app, right here, FormsViewer. And we want to trust. And as you can see, our app is loading on our site collection. Once it is finished loading, it will be available and ready for use. Now that my app is loaded, it is ready for my use. I'm going to click on it and begin working. You'll notice I have several different options. I can either search for my template URL or enter the document URL of an existing document. Now that our existing form has loaded, it is ready for our edits. You'll notice that the eFormsViewer supports a wide range of browser-based controls. For example, you can enter information into text boxes, select a date from our date picker, or even a value from a drop-down. Much of the functionality of your forms is preserved in the eFormsViewer. The app even supports repeating sections, default values, and rule-based calculations. In the expenses section, I can insert a new expense, and an entire row is inserted. Once I enter a value, the formulas below will be recalculated. If we change the less cash advance value in the formula, that will also recalculate the value. Then, if we would like to see the details of each one of those expenses, we simply click the button to the right, and the expenses details are shown below. Now, you may be wondering what the difference is between the eFormsViewer and the InfoPath filler. Here, let me show you. Here's the FormsQuo expense report in the filler. You can see that the colors, fonts, and even the user interface are much the same as the eFormsViewer. Once we are happy with our edits, we can go ahead and submit our form by clicking this button. All right, our form has been submitted. Now we're going to switch to the library to see the update. Here in our library, we can see our file right here has not been updated. Now we'll hit the refresh button. And see that our file has been refreshed just a few seconds ago. So that is our live time real action of the file being updated in our Forms library. As with all solutions, there are benefits and drawbacks. The FormsViewer app renders InfoPath forms without the need for the InfoPath application. However, it is only available in the browser, and currently not all features are supported. With migration costs amounting to minimal form changes and the FormsViewer app being completely free, the cost of this solution is much less than many other options. With eForms innovations, you have the power to choose your own path. In addition to maintaining your InfoPath forms with Kadabra's open source software, as shown in this video, you can assess what's on your site, extend your site content into different locations and formats for better reusability, and even migrate your site content away from SharePoint entirely into other data management solutions. FormsQuo is the #1 destination on the web for free and open source InfoPath resources and tutorials. In our forum, you'll find a community of InfoPath experts that can help you with your InfoPath and SharePoint design issues, as well as helpful blogs and articles that you can learn from. We also offer several open source software products to help you get the most out of InfoPath and SharePoint without having to write a single line of code. If you have any questions, you can contact us through our website. If you're watching this video on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment below or subscribe to our YouTube channel for more instructional videos and to stay up to date on the latest eForm tips and tricks. Thanks for watching, and remember to spread the word about FormsQuo, your trusted eForms resource.